15, a motion to receive and file a design proposal from Lee Trim for the rehabilitation of Party Road resurfacing project from Superior Parkway to Eureka Road in an amount not to exceed $33,900 as approved by TIFA.
Support.
Motion by Councilman Garza, supported by Councilwoman Croft. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. May I have a motion to approve the acceptance of the minutes of the meeting held March 3rd, 2015, and dispense with the oral reading?
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion to approve by Councilwoman Croft, supported by Councilman Woolley. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Mr. Mayor?
Madam Chair, there's one item of open business, but before I get to that item, I'd like to, we have a couple of guests that I'd like to invite up. First, I'd like to invite Reverend Drutchas back up to the mic. He'd like to provide the city and the elected officials with a brief update on Santa's Magic Forest.
Mayor, City Council, thank you for inviting me up just to report to you on the outcome of the project Santa's Magic Forest. This has been, for the past several years, a partnership between the City of Taylor and the Fish and Loaves Community Food Pantry. It has been a superb benefit to the Fish and Loaves Community Food Pantry, which provides emergency food assistance to families in Taylor and some of our surrounding communities. Although I would say the clear majority of families served are definitely within our Taylor residents. A total of $30,000, actually $30,892 was raised as part of Santa's Magic Forest this year. That was a significant increase from past years because we sought sponsors for each of the holiday displays. There are many displays that are part of this total display, and there were a number of merchants in the downriver community that were committed then to serve as sponsors for individual displays, and that just brought great results. This sum of money is able to finance food purchases for the Fish and Loaves Community Food Pantry for approximately 1 full month. Fish and Loaves, with these funds, is going to be able to provide approximately 60,000 meals to families. This is because we're able to combine the food that we purchase at bulk discounted prices with food that is donated or food that comes to us as rescued food product. Of course, anything good usually requires a lot of work, and certainly Santa's Magic Forest required a great deal of effort on the part of volunteers. It required 500 person hours to assemble the Magic Forest display, and each weekend we had at least 10 volunteers serving as docents, and 6 each of the weekdays that we were hosting field trips. Basically, 150 volunteers from our communities served, from our church communities, served as volunteer docents for Santa's Magic Forest. In any event, it's been a great project. It's made a huge difference for families in our community, both those who came to enjoy it. It's a wonderful holiday display. And on top of that, those who are benefiting from the funds raised for the pantry itself. On behalf of the pantry, which I serve as president of the pantry, I just bring greetings and thanks. We look forward to a continued good partnership with the city, not only in bringing this holiday display to the community, but then also in using those funds that are going to make sure that the mission of Fish and Loaves, that no one goes hungry in our community, is in fact upheld. So thank you, Mayor, thank you, council members, thank you to the City of Taylor for your support and your commitment to make sure that no one goes hungry. Are there any questions that any of you have about the project?
Through the chair, I want to thank you for all you do, and Charlie Bell would be proud.
Well, thank you very much.
Madam Chair, Again, thank you, Reverend, thank you, Fish and Loaves. For those that had a chance to go through Santa's Magic Forest, I'm sure would agree that it was nothing less than spectacular again, and again, reminding everybody that it's done totally done with volunteers. So thank you to you, thank you to all the volunteers that help out, and we look forward to it each and every year.
I just wanted to add this, thank you very much for those words of appreciation on behalf of the pantry. Fish and Loaves distributes 2.3 million pounds of food annually. It is the largest client choice food pantry in the state of Michigan. It is regarded as the model for client choice food pantries. Anyone in the state of Michigan and elsewhere who is interested in launching a client choice food pantry comes to Fish and Loaves, often embedding themselves there for 1 to 3 weeks to learn how it's done. To me, Fish and Loaves and Christnet, both of which were launched in Taylor, says so much about our community and the leadership we have provided for the wider downriver area and beyond in critical areas of providing a safety net for those in need. And so again, I just want to thank Taylor residents, this council, mayor as well, for that continued support that you get.
Madam Chairman, before you step down, Reverend, I believe you have another fundraiser upcoming. Do you have at one of the local restaurants?
Yes, Carrabba's this coming Saturday is luncheon from 11:30 to 1:30 at Carrabba's. This is a benefit for Christnet, which helps fund that homeless program that provides 3 beds of emergency shelter. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend. We have another guest that I'd like to invite up. We have Wayne County Commissioner Ray Basham and Molly Tamsen. If commissioners would like to come up, I know you want to address the city council on a couple of updates and general topics.
Thank you, Mayor, Mr. Treasurer, council members. It's interesting, I bump into an old friend of mine, OL, not OLD, from Drutchas. He was not only the founder of Christnet, Fishes and Loaves, but also discovered the mystery of who painted the muses in the state capitol, and actually put that together with a state historian. So he's got his fingerprints on all sorts of things, not only in the city, but in the state, and has even actually authored a book in which he actually put my name in it. Because we worked with him on a few things. But anyway, it's always a pleasure to see you, Reverend Drutchas, and the good work you do in the community. I just wanted to say that we've had a great, fairly lengthy meeting with the mayor today, working on a number of issues, parking with the city of Taylor and Wayne County. We've been dealing with everything from the downriver wastewater treatment plant to CIP funding for county park projects, partnering with the city, and other things too. So I enjoyed our meeting today, Mr. Mayor. But also, before I introduce Molly, I was wondering why all my friends and colleagues are wearing green. And I'm looking at myself and I don't see any green until I looked at the back of my tie. I have my green on, just so you guys, I'm not wearing it like this, but I've got my green. But anyway.
I thought the commissioner was going to open up his wallet.
The malls are not green, Mayor. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce Molly Tamsen. She is she's been working with my office for about 2 years. She's a graduate of Northern Michigan University. She does a lot of constituent relations with folks that live in Taylor and also my other communities, which I represent, Rockwood, Flat Rock, Woodhaven, Brownstown. Anyway, and she would just have a couple of comments for you, but thank you, and it's good to see you each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you.